Welcome back to Off the List, a weekly series where I do some deep dives into Craigslist and find the most atrocious, absurd, horrific, fun posts that we can. Have we done Louisiana? I don't think we've done Louisiana yet. Why do I feel like we did Connecticut? Did we do Connecticut? Yeah, no, Connecticut's good. The die is cast. I mean, let's go big. Let's go with Hartford. See, this garbage is why I just avoid the discussion threads. I wish they were more fun. It's just all these goofy posts. License to practice equals license to kill. Fraud in Minnesota? We're not in Minnesota. We're in Connecticut. All right, kicking it off with a post you would think seems relatively harmless, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably not. Male and female speakers wanted, international, $80 an hour. So if you speak any of these languages, you can get $80 an hour. What's it for? What do you think it's for? Internal testing and training only for text-to-speech projects, no external use. I suppose no external use gives this a sliver of hope, but in an age of ever encroaching AI and promises far too big to legitimately keep, I have a hard time trusting anything like this, man. Hey, I'm looking for a creative female model for a 2-hour photo shoot. No experience is necessary. 18 and up only. When inquiring, please attach a couple photos of yourself. Thanks. There it is. There is the weekly reminder to not get kidnapped, everyone. Focus groups that'll let you work from home. Great. Cool. Upscale gentlemen's club seeking dancers and entertainers. If you enjoy talking to people and working in a fun, upbeat environment, this could be a great opportunity for you. Work when you want, as much as you want, and make great money doing so. No experience needed. If you have never danced before, this is a great club to start. And if you have and are trying a new club, feel free to email us a few pictures of yourselves to info@minxcabaret.com so we can set up a time for an audition. I wonder who's adjudicating that audition? Hey, this one seems like it's the same place, but you know what I also just noticed? The compensation is tips only. Egregious. Now, don't get me wrong. I bet the tips are good. I do. However, I think people are worth their time. Time and tips. That's so much to ask. Casting for short film. Empty, Bloomfield, Connecticut. Looking for actors January 17 to 18 in Bloomfield. Empty is a character-driven drama about a mother coping after her son leaves for college. Unpaid, which is not a surprise. I'm sad to say. I really wish that more creators were able to live in a world where the capital was accessible to pay their actors. I really do. If this was being put on by a studio, yeah, pay your actors. It's kind of like community theater. You do the play, you don't get paid, but you had fun and you honed your craft. I mean, if you fit the descriptions for these roles, I say go for it. Why not? Star in a culinary miniseries. Are you a chef? No. Content creator? Kinda. Recipe enthusiast? I mean, if it tastes good. Culinary artist? Absolutely not. Or home cook? Not as much as I wish I were. Have you ever wanted to start in a Food Network-esque culinary series? We want to hear from you. So the studio is giving away essentially a $15,000 package, which includes a crew? Okie doke. Cameras, editing, name it. Are you our next streaming star? Throw your hat in the ring and show us what you've got. Why do I hope that just someone out there who doesn't know jack about cooking throws their hat in the ring and it just takes off? Paid depression study enrolling. Local research team looking for participants for a compensated depression study. No prior experience required. It's okay if you haven't been depressed before. Come on in. You may qualify if you are currently experiencing symptoms of depression, such as a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest in things you normally enjoy. You know what? Let's apply. Nothing's happening. All right, let's see what people are looking for creative gigs. I only see one interesting one. Hello, I have a general idea of a company philosophy, but I want to have someone review it. Tell me what flaws I have and things I don't see. Background in philosophy preferred. I need someone who went to school for theology to come help me figure out my philosophy for my company that I started. Don't send me a message that says I can do it. Tell me about your background or resume. I can pay you via Cash App or Venmo. Thank you, Adam. I love that they're looking for someone qualified. That's considerate of them. I have a relative with a theology degree. Toss it over to her. Someone is selling the Sports Illustrated swimsuit calendar, except it's the 2017 calendar. So, the am I gonna do with that? Oh, and in a picture I probably can't show. They're also selling the Playboy lingerie calendar from 2015. What am I gonna do with that? Wait to use it on the year that the weekdays all finally line up? All right, let's see what's free. The free section is just such a double-edged sword because there's a lot of really cool stuff people can't afford to throw away because it's too big. So they're gonna charge you if you get rid of it. So you can find some really cool stuff, like an entire playground that may or may not be coming apart. That's for you to find out. A Happy Meal toy. Just a Black Panther Happy Meal toy. There it is. An entire cabinet. Curio. I don't know. Is that a good brand? I don't know. I'm not up to date on my cabinet-related vernacular. An entire piano. I keep on knocking this cat over I got him for Christmas. He's a little fishing cat with his little fishing rod, with his little bob in the water. I got him for Christmas. My autofocus is not on. I mean, an entire piano. It's a Baldwin. More pianos. Or a treadmill. When it comes to free stuff, it's not like you're going to the store to get whatever you want, but it is an ever-generating cycle of relatively useful items. Now, granted, these are more useful if you live in a house, which I do, but I only have dominion over this room. I'll fit a treadmill in here, unless I gut it. Couple of doors, I guess. Just two hollow doors. Here we go, same address. Private furnished room, or over here, the private unfurnished room. Pretty sure it's the same house. Room to crash in. Day student in West Hartford, looking for a floor to sleep on some Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. I sleep on a plush camp mat, or a yoga mat. It's good for your back. Namaste. Room wanted and exchange housework. Need a room and exchange housework to pay less for room too. Male. Work on the week 40 hours. Weekend I do landscaping and handyman for myself. If the deal is room and board for your services, when are you gonna do them? You work 40 hours a week and then you do landscaping on the weekends. You'd have to do it all at night. That sounds rough. Space for band practice. Looking for a space to rent out where my band and I can practice loud music. Space must be heated and have power, and have enough room to fit a variety of instruments. Price and noise cutoff timings. Open for discussion. Generally, we prefer to practice evenings till 10 p.m. or on Sunday mornings. Rock on, bro. All right, I take issue with this post because it immediately blasts itself in the foot. Professional roommate. That's wrong. Tidy roommate must pass background check. You want a professional roommate? Maybe learn how to spell professional. Come on, Connecticut. Get it together. House cleaning. We offer you and your family high-quality services. I don't doubt they probably do a lot of good work. But the visual example they provide is not terribly convincing. This is what they got. They say, from this, see all like the red. Notice the red and the pink and all that. It's kind of still there. I still see it in here. Otherwise, yeah, pretty good. But I would have picked a different visual example. That's just me. What do I know? Yeah, I had to Google this one. I've never heard this term before. Yoni and perineum bodywork. Now, I know what the perineum is. Google it. Safe search off. Didn't know what a yoni was, or yoni bodywork. Heads up, this service is for women only. Turns out that yoni bodywork refers to practices that honor and care for the female genitalia, often associated with spiritual and holistic healing. So, steaming. So, someone sitting over a hot pot infused with herbs. Folks watching this who know that this is a normal thing are probably gonna think I'm a total moron, but I've never heard of this. Are there people out there boiling water with herbs and hovering over it? Just Nude from the waist down? Is this a real thing? I've heard of steaming. I can't say I've really looked into it, but I've heard of it. Well, they say you learn something new every day, but some days you have to try harder than others. Oh no, here we go. Now we have found the slop. Ladies, gentlemen, and others, we have found the Craigslist slop. Sensual massage for a woman, preferably beautifully plump, but not required. Your place or mine. Meet at the door. Not happy we separate. Mail here. Let's have fun. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't apply for this. Don't go there. Don't email this guy. Oh my God, I think this is the same guy. Look at this shit. Sensual massage. Come and relax and have some fun. You call the shots. The larger the better, but all are welcome. Greet me at the door and invite me in or not. Your choice. Hey, so again, don't email this guy. This guy. Don't this guy. Offering deep tissue massage. Also, Swedish trigger points, sports medicine, erotic, tantric, incorporating aspects of Reiki, energy work, and tantric breathing to create an atmosphere of trust, relaxation, release, and rejuvenation. Please contact me for details or to make an appointment. You know, I know it's easy to be negative. I know it's easy to be critical. And I know it's easy to poke holes in everything, like when you poke through the saran wrap when you're reheating your TV dinner. But it is just so odd to me when every picture to market your massage business is you, is selfies, is Instagram fodder. Are you marketing a massage or are you marketing you? I don't know if I can show this picture, so I'll just put me over it and let me just slowly sliding it do a little bit of the work here. It's a masseuse massaging a gal. She is topless. There's a bit of side boob. Heaven help us, clutch the pearls. She's also got no pants and is wearing a thong. That is the picture they chose to market this massage session business. Warm, serene oil massages offered to ladies, moms, and all athletes who need a break for their bodies and mental wellness. I promise you will feel relieved and recharged, or the session is gratis. I provide a heated table, towels, and organic oils over 12 years experience with proper training. Your experience is my top priority. I am a male masseur. No What a surprise! Maybe they're properly trained. Maybe they've got 12 years of experience. But if they're marketing to one demographic and one demographic only, maybe two if you want to say ladies and moms separately, tops. This is not a profession, it is a kink, which is fine. Kinks are fine. You may have them. But why do you want people to pay you to live out your kinks? It's a little odd to me. I have recording software and would love to record some audio for anyone interested. Please let me know if this is something you'd like to do. I have over 12 years experience in the field. Male looking to do this for women. Why do I feel like this has got to be some kind of a kink too? Record what? Audio of what? Is this guy looking to have women pay him to be like, girl, you are the most beautiful, effervescent duchess this side of the Amazon forest? What kind of work is he looking for here? Girl, GRL girl. Rants and raves can be fun. And you know who's good for ranting and raving? New England, man. New England is incredible for rants and raves. I'll get into it when my home state comes up, which it hasn't yet, but it is in New England. And I'm pretty sure I already know what county I'm gonna do when my number comes up. God, I love this stuff though, man. Here we go again. Another water main breaking Waterbury. May take several days to get another part from Texas, I think. People's lives are impacted, businesses are impacted, hospitals, so on and so forth. These pipes are old. There seems to be a pattern here, and winter is just beginning. This is a joke. I work in a restaurant, and this weekend is a bust. I'm sorry, my bad. I involuntarily read that incorrectly. Let me try that again. I work in a restaurant, and this weekend is a bust. No money, Saturday or Sunday. Hey, Mayor. Call your boy Lamont and start releasing some of this so-called rainy day fund and replace pipes. I am not using my bottled water to fill my toilet tank to flush my poop away. I love New England, man. See, I live in the Pacific Northwest now. And when people ask me, oh, what's different? What do you like about it over here? What do you like about over there? What's different? And my answer is the same every time. The Pacific Northwest, as much as I love it, is very passive aggressive. New England is not. The best example I can give people for this is I've seen times here where someone will be a few bucks short at the cash register and everybody just kind of stares or looks at their phone or stares at the ground or just goes and fades off into the ether until the situation resolves itself or someone comes up and says, here's $5. In New England, what's gonna happen is if you're a few bucks short at the register and a minute goes by, someone's gonna come up to you, take $5 and shove it into your chest. And you're gonna say, thank you. And the guy's gonna say, you can thank me by not being such a dumbass next time. Now keep the line moving along. Really aggressive about their kindness. Super nice, but they wanna get out of there just as much as you do. And I love that about them. And I love that about me. Gift exchange is all the what? All the rage? All the hoopla? What is it? You need a focus on you break. Good-looking M here, looking for a F that wants soothing hands and a no-rush, relaxing moment. I'm respectful and don't judge your situation. No cost and regular basis would be nice. I promise you will enjoy. My schedule is flexible and will travel to you or other. Email to discuss. Do not email this man. Do not. If he was that proud of his good looks, where's his picture? Want to know why he didn't put his picture here? Because he's got something to lose. Nothing in this county for just searching politics, but the top rumor here is syphilis and diabetes, so we're gonna go ahead and check that out. Yeah, STDs were Donald's Vietnam. His own words. Ever see that video with Donald Trump saying if he runs for president, he's going to run as a Republican because they're the stupidest group of voters? His words. All the clues are telling me he has diabetes and syphilis. He's fat and old, sleepy and moody. Bad news is that we will all be lucky to live through his term. Would rather burn our country into the ground than go to prison. The economy. The echo is in the shitter, and the world is on the brink of World War III. Yeah, we've had better. I could say that with certainty and with ease. One could most assuredly find a better president in a box of Cracker Jacks, or in a Happy Meal. If a curtain rod had launched a campaign against him, I feel I would have no choice but to vote for the curtain rod. This is not a political channel, but also real world talk. We are so far past politics at this point. I wish it was still boring politics at this point. What I wouldn't give, but no, we had to get an absolute doofus with main character syndrome in office who will literally do anything for people to clap for him. I mean, we're talking about a guy who is so addicted to the spotlight, so hungry for applause that he'll walk into a room full of military officials and say, wow, it's really quiet in here. You know, you can applaud if you want to applaud, you know? No pressure. The methods by which he has been capable of consistently failing upward really does need to be a point of study. Have you seen my BW? See, I lost it. Help me? Somewhere in the Southington area. Don't know what that means. Don't know what any of that means. I have no idea what a single bit of that means. Quantum spin liquid. I lost my Omega sphere. It has quantum spin liquid in a magnetic suspension field inside. The plasma is very dangerous. Do not attempt to open sphere. Exposing the QSL to normal gravity and Earth's magnetic field may cause a micro-reverse shockwave. Repete. Do not open sphere. The sphere is bright yellow and weighs almost nothing. It is about the same size as a tennis ball. Tired of the jokes, really. Serious responders, please. Jeez, April came early with this one. New England misconnections. My female friend from Bristol. We used to meet in Southington for some fun. Always was mutually satisfying. If you see this, drip me a line? Ugh. Drip me a line? That sounds awful. This post makes me laugh because he wants everyone to see this to know that he could please a woman. Hey everyone, PSA, I can do it. Looking to connect with the women from Glastonbury that refers to herself as BBW chocolate cake. Fantastic, man. I'm assuming the proper spelling for chocolate was taken. So, you know, you do what you can. That is so good, dude. God, I love misconnections. There's no good joke I could make for that one. It's good on its own. leave it be. Merry Christmas to young man looking at pants on the rack. I want you to have a Happy New Year's as well. Will this person know who they are if they read this? Who does not look at pants on a rack when shopping for pants? Job lot on Silas Dean. Job lot this Tuesday afternoon. You were looking at spices and we both reached for the same spice. I think you're very sweet. Like myself, not young, but also not old. Coffee? I'd love to chat with you. Hey, remember me, the not young, not old guy? And you, the not young, not old lady? And yeah, I know, I'm assuming it's a guy reaching out to a gal, but that is the nature of the beast that is missed connections for the most part. Any moms bored at the Newington ice rink or close to? Looking to hang out and keep ourselves busy. Hey, wanna leave your kids at the ice rink while we go screw around? We can go skating. Guess that's it for Harvard. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. RNG 1 through 8. 5. Lake Charles. We're the future, Charles. Not them. Lake Charles does not have a lot going on. We've got this guy looking for pine knots. Rich lighter pine. Pine knots, chunks, stumps, sold by the pound. Pick up only, cash only. I want your stumps. That's kind of cool. That guy might have the most happening business in town. Free thoroughbred gelding. Ex-race horse, very sweet. King is a 13-year-old thoroughbred gelding. Little on the thin side right now. King needs a new forever home that can give him more attention to riding. Our kids are older now, moved out, or at college. Let's give King a place that he can call home where he just gets the attention he needs. He does certainly have a regal feel about him. I have 7 rooster for free to a need home. This can be a good sign. If this person has 7 roosters, it means those 7 roosters are used to each other and probably will not tear each other apart in a new environment. Unless maybe those 7 roosters have not been around a bunch of hens at the same time. Then maybe they will go at each other. But them getting along with each other is a good sign. So this one is in the section of people in Lake Charles, Louisiana, looking for room and board, looking for older women for breast play around Gosport. That is not where you put this. This goes on Tinder, not the room share thread of Craigslist. Sensual massage. $90 for 30 minutes or $195 for an hour. Those are not savings. I also offer a 4-handed massage. What does that mean? Is that like I bring a friend? Because I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that at all. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it is. They bring another person. Please let me know you're wanting an appointment when you text "thank you." So they use the wrong "your." It's cheaper to book 2 half hours rather than 1 hour. And they'll just bring a rando, bring a friend, so that there's 2 more hands. I don't trust it. WM, white male, looking for female fishing partner that has a good fishing hole. I got a fairly decent pole she can... Okay. Looking for a slender female, just for friendship only. Yeah, sure you are. I'm an Aquarius. I am a nice person. I have goals and dreams, yet to still to come true. And I am an older man seeking a somewhat younger woman, classic, just to hang out with and talk about life or whatever ails us. It's the wrong ails. If all you want is friendship, why do they gotta be skinny? I get that romantically a lot of dudes have types. Some dudes like thicker gals, some dudes like skinnier gals. But if you're just looking for someone to talk to, why are you picking and choosing for that? I'll tell you why. It's because it's not all you want. You want more than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this post into a folder I've marked sad. Only 2 misconnections. My black kitty is gone. If you see her, please let me know. Find the cat. You should probably put pictures of your cat up too if you have them. Who doesn't take pictures of their cat? My wonderful dog has been missing since someday. He has medical conditions that require medication, reward for safe return, missing from Majestic Oak and Sulphur. Find him. Not a lot on misconnections, only 2 posts entirely. I must have hit a pretty small county here. Hey, I'm spending Christmas all alone, looking for a buddy to come hang out with and spend the day together hanging out. If this interests you, Please send your contact info ASAP. I have a hunch about this post. It's a pretty good hunch, though. Looking for April or her girlfriends. You know, anyone will do. We used to see each other. Hit me up here, let's chat. I'm sorry, this is one sentence, my bad. We used to see each other, hit me up here, let's chat. Yeah, that is it for Charles. Check it out for free on YouTube, a pro carry song. The only thing that can stop a bad guy is a good guy. I came across this new song on YouTube. It encourages caring people to become carrying people. Very cool. Go to YouTube and type in their search, I'm a Caring Man by David Friedkin.
The days we're living are hard to explain. Why a punk with a gun do killing insane? Children in school, good folk at the mall. It doesn't seem to matter, goes after them all. What's a good man to do? Showy, be caring, prepare to stand up, step out, be daring. I'm a caring man, I wanna do right. Whoa.
This is absolutely, positively AI. I would have a really hard time believing it's not. It's got the sound. It's got the AI sound. It's got it in spades. Some guy named David Friedkin threw some lyrics into Suno and said, make me a rock ballad about shitting people.
I'm a caring man, I put you down with my gun. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Our numbers be growing more and more every day. People are caring, watch your back, soon you'll pay. More guns, more permits in the hands of the right. Means your days are numbered, we'll get you in our sight. Cops can't be everywhere, stop you punks with a gun. But people be carrying, soon you got no place to run.
Even for AI, that was bad. Also, what is with so many people just being so gung-ho to kill people? Like, looking for a reason to be like, finally, I can f***ing murder somebody. Looking at you, Minneapolis. Ohio ex-con seeking roommate. Hi. Many years ago, I was wrongfully convicted of several offenses due to a shitty public defender's poor representation. I went to prison, lost everything, including my family and friends. Now it's just me. Although God has given me a stable life with all that I need to sustain me, the one thing I don't have is many friends, nor a companion of my own. I always wanted kids, but the bit stole that from me. However, if you have kids, great. I'll be a great stepdad. I'd like to meet a woman 20 to 60. Someone non-judgmental that is okay with moving to Euclid, Ohio. If you're an ex-con yourself and experiencing loneliness or homeliness, then move in with me and let's put it down together. Contact me with your age, phone number, and picture. I have a hunch. I know that the U.S. normally operates in a system of innocent until proven guilty. I'm sorry. I think he did it. The guilty are so quick to bring God into it. If you believe in God, awesome. Cool. But if you want to make me immediately doubt the validity of your belief in God, it is to immediately use him as a crutch. And that is how this reads. I don't like it. It's not right. Doesn't ring true. Looking for an honest, mature woman. Would like to live in the country. Looking for an honest, mature woman. Would like to live in the country, surrounded by lots of wildlife, and is willing to help with housework and gardening. Must love dogs, ×2. If you want to become part of the family, everything is free except for your personal items. Non-smoker, no drug use, no criminal record, no baggage. Living out on the frontier, so to speak, sounds kind of nice. Look at this guy. Look at him. I can't see the shirt very well, but in my heart of hearts, I feel like it's plaid. Posting for an incarcerated individual who would desperately like a pen pal, even just as a friend, will never ask for money. They can be found on the Getting Out app. In incarcerated in Mount Olive Correctional Facility, inmate number 3520835. All right, hold on. Yeah, it's a pretty serious case. It's a second-degree murder and a first-degree robbery. Earliest possible release is 2032, and they received a sentence of 40 years that began in 2020. Oh, this is a whole website. This whole website is all inmates who are looking for pen pals. That is so interesting. Wire of Hope, it's called. Interesting to me that this post specifically is asking about one particular inmate. It makes it seem like he must have some kind of an advocate that's putting this post out there. It's very interesting. I feel like more research must be conducted. Need help with CD player in Charleston. Anyone have experience working on a CD player? Could use your help. I don't. Back in my day, we used to just put stuff on a Q-tip and wipe the lens, and then our CDs would still skip. And eventually we would just ask for a new Walkman for our birthdays, and we would work with that. Lost my wooden bat. It was a nicely polished wood. If anyone has found it or has one similar, I need a new one. Thanks. I like to think that this one is not a euphemism, because if it was, it would mean they lost their dick and they need a new one, preferably a polished one. Misconnections time. It's Green Bank. Lost Green Bank. He lost it. He lost the whole bank. He had it, and he lost it. Nitrogeno's redhead. In a while back, you were so friendly and helpful. It seemed you were flirting a bit. Love to talk with you. I am fascinated by the way people on Craigslist break their sentences up. It makes me wish there was a way to grade it, like a paper. Kroger, West Side. Looking for the gentleman at the self-checkout I was waiting in line with on Saturday speaking to. I'm the 40-something guy. I'd love to have you over to finish the conversation. Doubt you will see, but would be nice. You know, I know most of the world is not Craigslist, but sometimes reading things like this, I've said it once before, I'll say it again, makes me feel like people just need like cards. Hey, you're a cool person. Here's my number. And if they think you're a cool person back, they'll call you. Doesn't even have to be a business card. It could just be a card with your number on it and nothing else. That's it for this week. A lot less woodwork than last week, I'll tell you that.